Alright, welcome to another Season Presentation. Today we have another Disney classic from 2010. We got the animated show, Fish Hooks.
About a show where three fishy friends go to school and have wacky adventures and shenanigans.
Exactly, yes. During the time when I was a child, Fish Hooks will always come in the morning, and it was be a delight to watch it. Because, this three fishes going to, high school and everything. Just like human life, but it's just perspective of fishes. But, yeah, I like it. Buffalo. So, do you remember the first episode you guys ever watch, or, commercials?
I wish I remembered the first episode I've watched, but, yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it. But if I get a chance, I'll watch it on Disney+.
Mm-hmm. I mean, again, you can't go wrong with, Fish Hooks. I know people had their other opinions and whatnot, but it's still a classic to me.
Oh, yeah. And what's unique about it, it's not like underwater adventure type of thing. It's like pet fishes from different tank.
Fishes is not a word.
Oh,
it's just fish.
Anyway, different fish, like for different fish tanks. And a pet store, come in one single fish tank and go to school. So that's pretty unique to take.
Yeah, because in every episode, it would always start out with the store clerk, doing something random, and it goes to the episode.
Yeah.
So with the episodes, my favorites. Okay, let's start with one of the best specials ever. When the fish actually turn into a human. You ever seen that one?
No, but I have seen an intro of it on YouTube where they are humans. I didn't know that was a fan-made thing or not. Well,
no, it was an actual episode.
Oh,
yeah.
How about that?
Because I saw that I saw that on the thumbnail on YouTube as well, and I was like, well, I mean, I could have wish I could have saw the show a little bit earlier, because a certain somebody who I will mention kind of it's complicated.
Well, So basically, what do you call it? Now they're in the human world, but here's the thing, though. Although they're in the human world, to find out that it's all a dream by Milo.
What?
Oh, of course. It's one of those things. You can't have, when they go to the human world, the fact that it's like a dream or anything. So that actually makes sense. But now I know it's a actual episode, not a fan-made thing. But they actually did pretty good with the human versions. Each one of the characters look really good.
Exactly. You should have seen Milo's reaction when he found out he was a human. He was like, "Bro, I got hands! Yo!" And then he was like to Mr. Baldwin, "Yo, you were like a seahorse, and you got a lot of babies." And the girls were saying, "Aww."
Oh.
Dang.
Yeah. But now seeing them as humans, doing what we do in real life, it's it was kind of good, but I did like how it went out. And then, Milo's the only one saying, "No, we used to be fish, come on, do you not all remember?" And then, they're not playing his bullshit at this point. And until they went to the actual fish store, and when they found their fish forms, Milo was like, "Yo, Oscar, look, it's us!"
Wow.
But I say, it has to be one of the best ones, in my opinion. Do you remember ones?
There is one I do remember that that jellyfish character that has his brain showing. What's his name?
Jaloctopus.
Oh.
What?
Because he's a jock. Jaloctopus.
No. Albert, the glass jellyfish.
Oh, him. What about him?
Okay, so there's an episode where he came sick and stuff, and so Milo had a plan to pretend to be sick since he learned that he can be taken care of, getting different stuff and whatnot.
I see. Yeah. Okay, Albert, I think, it was back in 2021 when he became a meme.
I don't know what episode it is, but I think it was his birthday, and it's handing out cupcakes, and it's like, "I like you, have a cupcake. I like you, have a cupcake. I like you, have a cupcake." So, I goes to show you that he doesn't like B.
Yeah. Speaking of which, which, there was another episode where Bay, Oscar and Milo had to get jobs. But here's the thing, though. She didn't like it when they all had the same job. So she goes in disguise as both Milo and Oscar to get different jobs, but she screws up, like, immediately.
Wow. It goes to show you that you should not try something like that in order to, like, get them to have different jobs, but, you know, it's gonna backfire immediately.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, do you remember, Randy?
Wait. Is that the big, shrimp dude?
The
Or am I
crab.
wrong? Oh, he's a crab. Okay, then no.
Yeah, him and Milo have, like, a big rivalry. Like, seriously, like, either or. Like, there's this one episode where Milo wanted to get some tickets with Bay and Oscar, but unfortunately they were, like, saying they didn't have, like, no, they didn't say they didn't have enough money. This is, like, you know, about Milo's attitude, like, how he acts, basically. So,
Oh, I see.
So he makes, like, a one-time deal with Randy, you know, and, you know, he helps him out a little bit and he gets some cash, but because of all this, he kind of ruins his friendship with Bay and Oscar, and he got regrets it.
Wow.
But then
Dang.
again, it was Randy's
there's a-
fault. But go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, I mentioned the shrimp dude earlier. It says jumbo shrimp. We found an episode that the reason he's like that because he was once a tiny wimpy shrimp until he went to a special tank that's like a stool or chair in a big white room, and then a magical thing happens and he's just automatically big and strong, like Jumbo is. So Milo tries that and he's strong, but he overdoes it and he becomes mega big.
I know there was one episode. Where was it? Oh yeah. So there was an episode that was reflecting on Jaloctopus and his girlfriend. There was an episode where they actually broke up.
I didn't know
So-
he has a girlfriend.
Yeah, it's called Break Up and Shake Down. So basically, Jaloctopus, you know, forgets their, you know, their anniversary. Oh boy. And yeah, his girlfriend got like out of control, and then they try to like help them, even though like Jaloctopus like is always mean to them. Like they were forced to like help them, like, you know, make it up to her.
Wow.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, let's see. Go.
Okay, so when I saw the episode, I was looking through episodes, I saw Breakup Shakedown. The girl's name is Piranha.
Yes.
I like that.
Clever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very.
Let's see what that character looks like.
Oh, she is. She does look like a piranha with blonde hair.
A piranha with blonde hair. That's something you don't hear every day. Oh, okay. So she looks similar to B, except with a one sharp tooth and ponytail hair.
Mhm.
All right then.
Okay. Oh yeah. So this is the episode I was trying to find called "Labor of Love."
Labor of Love.
It's an episode where Mr. Baldwin wants to propose to Mrs. Lips, but she's leaving on vacation to Flip Flop Island for the summer. So he decides to bring the kids as a quote-unquote trip. And this is the episode where he actually gives birth to 200 babies.
Ah. And you say her name is Mrs. Lips?
Like Miss Lips, she was like, yeah. If you see her right now, then you get the point.
Okay, I'll try to find her. But, wow. I don't see her yet. But, when I try to... Okay, never mind, I found her. Jennifer Coolidge voiced her?
Oh, great work, dummy.
Ah.
Hey, I didn't... Okay, look, I didn't know about the character. I just, got shocked, okay?
No, you gave away a certain somebody, Dodo.
I want to keep it a surprise for the end, but never mind. I'm sorry.
You can edit it out.
I'm not editing shit. What is this? Alright, never mind.
But, I don't know what episode it is, but it involved around with a mouse character and a snake character, literally named Mouse and Snake. I didn't see the episode, but I always see like on YouTube or Instagram, like the end credits where like Mouse got X-ray glasses and she tries to see like secrets, and she looked inside Snake's stomach and she sees like mouse skeletons.
I actually did see the episode. Like they became good friends.
Yeah.
What are the ones up there?
Oh, okay. I'll go. I'll let you go first.
So, do you remember the character Clementa? Like,
Who doesn't?
Yeah. So, being the sim for Oscar, there was this one episode where they're in cooking class. Funny enough. What do you call it? They basically see her like with these like a birthday hat or like a stash and everything. Like they're assuming that it's her birthday today, and then they're trying to like do everything good for her because apparently she didn't want anybody thinking they would forget about her birthday. So they basically go to her parents' house to like celebrate everything. But when she came, she was kind of confused to find out that it was not actually her birthday. She just wore this for like a costume.
Oh, wow, that's just kind of delusional.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just gonna look through episodes and just like, let's see. Two Clams and Love. Oscar, Mello, and Bree B trick Clementa into falling in love with Oscar's laptop, but she soon gets depressed about the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Alright then. Riding in cars with Fish. Oscar is confident about his driving test until he gets distracted by the gang and get lost outside of the tanks.
Yeah.
B stays in the picture. This is the first episode. B hates her yearbook pic, but Clementa won't let her change it, so she fights to get it back. The friends face death outside the tank thanks to Miles' selfishness. Man, there's a lot of episodes I've never seen or don't remember. Man, I need to get back to my roots.
So you have to go to the ground and water yourself? That's interesting.
Mallow gets a ninja. Mallow stumbles upon a Siamese fighting fish and decides to use its skills to scare Darkpuss. And how that turned out. Queen B. B is in the running to be homecoming queen, but when she learns her parents are to be chaperones, she's worried they will ruin her chances. Also, how did you get introduced to Fish Hex?
Disney, like, legit, showed up one day, in the morning, and I start watching it.
I don't know how I got introduced to Fish Hex. I don't know, was it through commercial or what? It might have been through commercial. But I wish they brought it back on Disney Channel or Disney XD, not just Disney Plus.
There was this one episode where Oscar and the principal, like, they became roommates for a while. I don't know what happened to Milo.
Oh boy.
And they actually liked being roommates. I don't know what happened to the rest, but still.
Dang. Halloween Hall. The gang take their trick-or-treating tactics outside of the tanks and into the pet store. That's not a good idea, because there's usually a big cat in the pet stores, so that's a big problem.
That's Bud's cats. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I found the episode I was trying to find called Peopling. So basically, Milo and one of the characters named Chief, like, he's the guy that you usually see at the place they eat usually, if you know which one I'm talking about.
Sadly new.
So yeah, this is actually one of the few times they actually went out the tank and interact with Bud, the guy who owns the store.
Can they talk to the humans, or is it one of those things that they can't understand each other?
No, they can't understand, but still, like they got out the tank and they started like fighting with Bud because Chief was basically explaining how he lost his arm to like Bud. Like now he has a hook for a hand.
A hook for a hand. Ah, fish hooks.
I got a fish as a hook. Yeah.
Okay, now I see Chief. Oh, he's a blobfish. Looks less ugly than real life. B dates Milo. When Pamela Hamster breaks up with Milo, B tries to cheer him up. Wait, did Milo date a hamster? What the F?
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Okay, I don't know why you wouldn't date a hamster, but sure. Rock Lobster Yeti. When camping, Milo tells the story of the Rock Lobster Yeti, but the class don't believe him until the mythical beast turns up. Is it the same Rock Lobster sung by B-52s? Sung by Peter?
Okay, now I found another episode I remember as a kid. Yeah, Assignment Babies. So basically, with the newborns for Mr. Baldwin, he's like very tired now because he has to take care of 200 babies. So for the next day, he assigns everybody to like pair up as like two people with each baby, so like Mr. Baldwin could like have like some sleep.
I mean, can you blame him? I mean, having to take care of 200 mother freaking babies, that is gonna be one hectic responsibility. I mean, of course, one or more babies is a handful enough, but that many, 200, I mean, by Jesus. No wonder he's miserable.
Try and take care of 11 children at Nickelodeon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But 200 children takes the cake.
So
anyway,
the baby they were assigned, Oscar and Bay, to find out the baby's actually evil and he's actually older, kind of like Baby Eddie from Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, Lord Elvis.
Yeah. And he's like trying to like confront like the baby to like Bay, but he's not like, you know, believing Oscar. But there's like one scene where they're actually fighting each other, and now he's revealed it himself, and now he's arrested.
Wow, this is like a Stewie since he was born evil and stuff until like he kind of got redeemed later seasons.
You should have seen Mr. Baldwin's reaction. He asked, "Where's the baby?" He's like, "Oh, it turned out he was evil." He's like, "Oh, okay." Didn't even fucking care.
The writing. Anyway, so sophisticated. Oscar is uncertain which to wear for his date with Angela, so asks more decisive Milo's advice, but Milo's lack of sophistication sees him denied access to a posh tie shop. Alright. B sneaks out. B and the girls get invited to a fair party. That's it. Hey, these short.
I remember that. No, if you actually go to the wiki, explain, because I know you're just like going through like the Google search and everything. Then it'll explain it.
Okay, yeah, that actually would help.
Let's see.
Anything about?
Oh, now I remember another childhood classic. Yeah, Bay becomes an adult fish. So she's, you know, she decides to grow up and get a job working for Fish Flakes Inc. But realizes she misses her older, you know, friends and everything else. Meanwhile, Oscar and Milo get mistaken for children at their office and get sent to a daycare.
Oh my god, this is kind of like the scenario with Big Boy Chum Chum, if you think about it.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
And there's also an episode of My Life as a Teenage Robot where this teacher learned. I think the government found out that Jenny was like built 5 years ago because thinking that she's a 5-year-old, even though she's built like a teenager. So she sent to preschool to learn until that on the very end of the episode that Nora proved that she was actually built 5 years ago, and all I needed was proof. So that was just completely stupid. But it was sad for Jenny because she actually enjoyed being with the kids, even though at the beginning she didn't really like it though. So yeah, it's one of those things. Anyway, on the wiki. Doris Flores gorgeous. When B goes on several dates and Milo goes on a date with Bimberly, Oscar feels he's the only one without a girl, so he pretends to have a girlfriend named Doris Flores gorgeous, but he struggles to keep it a secret from Milo and B. I don't know why I keep saying Bay for.
Go on.
Underwater Boy. Milo tries to follow his dream by playing on the football team, but gets the job of water boy. He doesn't realize the importance of his job until the football team plays at the Gecko Tank. Oh, well, I'm not gonna say that.
All right.
What do you have? A lot of locks on your door?
Anyway, happy birth fish, Joctopus. When Joctopus's birthday comes up, he warns every student in Freshwater High if they don't bring a gift, they will get pounded by him. But when shopping for a gift, Oscar suggests getting him money, which results Oscar getting himself being a gift by his friends who don't want to be pounded. B and Milo try to get him back.
So yeah, he thinks now he's just basically a toy or object. Yeah, I felt bad for like Oscar in that episode.
Yeah, he's literally the punch bag of the group. B becomes an adult fish. B tries to take. Oh wait, no, you said that. Sorry. Doggone it. Milo gets a dog named Murphy. How does that work?
Oh,
like you're a fish and you get unless it's a no. Can you actually get a dog? Regular dog is not a dogfish.
So I know how that works. So basically, you can't see the whole dog, but his whole foot wasn't like in the fish tank.
Oh, that's stupid. He could just get a dogfish. But whatever.
There's no such thing.
That's what the show wants. That's what the show wants.
Hey Christian, you should have said they could have got a catfish. Hello.
That too. Anyway, Milo gets a dog named Murphy, but Oscar doesn't like him. Oscar ends up yelling at the dog. As a result, the dog runs away. Now, Babe, Milo, and Oscar venture out the tanks to get Murphy back.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Funny fish. Oscar seems to be the only one without a good sense of humor, so Milo and B tell Oscar to simply pretend that everything's funny. Unfortunately, he goes too far. Oh boy, I don't know how that would work. Failfish. B and Oscar help Milo study for his final exam so he doesn't get held back a grade, like their old friend Kevin did. To this, they must find Milo's untraditional way of learning. Alright. Dancing with Wolffish. Milo and Oscar search for new roommates after they fight over Milo's messy habits. B intends to...
That's the episode I was talking about when Oscar and the principal started being roommates.
Oh, okay. Anyway, B intends to get a new roommate Oscar while Milo tries to get coping a wolffish after realizing the roommates are too extreme. Milo and Oscar apologize to each other. Hooray for Hamsterwood! Milo, Oscar, B travel to Hamsterwood where B can have their own TV show. Unfortunately, things in Hamsterwood are not as wonderful as they seem to be. When the hamsters are planned to eat B, Milo and Oscar must rescue her. Wow. The Tale of Sir Oscar Fish. Oscar hits his head on a sign while at school and wakes up. Believes is in a dream world. Meanwhile, Milo and B try to find Oscar, but runs into different kinds of fake Oscars. Okay then. The dark side of the fish. When Oscar believes nobody understands him, he joins a group of goth fish and changes into Bubblethorn. Milo and B attempt to get Oscar back from Razor and the Gothfish. I think I saw that as a kid. I think I do remember that Oscar came goth temporarily, but Bubblethorn? That sounds stupid. Let's see. Peopling. Milo entertains holding on to Bud's ear.
That's the one I was talking about earlier. The one with Chief and Milo meeting Bud for the first time in person.
Oh, okay, I see. Legend of the Earth Troll. Oscar tries to get Milo involved in recycling, but Milo goes overboard when Oscar comes up with a fake story tells Milo about magical Earth troll. Oh dear. And wow, I'm not saying the actors or like celebrities, but they had a lot of guest stars.
They did, yeah. They did really good with that. It's like similar to like Gravity Falls in a way.
Yes.
You could say that. And what else shows had like a lot of guest stars? Almost big idea. Milo comes up with a great idea of fridge hats. But when Randy mysteriously starts selling fridge hats and claiming he came up with the idea, Milo and the others must figure out how Randy knows of the idea and how to expose him. Dun dun dun. Okay. We're not gonna
talk about all
do
of that.
this.
No,
I know,
Yeah.
but I will talk about the final episode though.
The final episode.
Yeah, the final. What the fuck does that mean? The final. Yes,
I don't know,
the
but
final of the last of the final of the finish.
yes. What is it?
It's called the Big Woo. Basically, it's the episode where they all graduate.
Yeah, graduation week at Freshwater High with a new school ending, emotions running rampant. Bea and Oscar's friendship is tested when they grapple with the idea of finally admitting their feelings for one another. Meanwhile, Milo tries to pull off the ultimate prank on Mr. Bowen before graduating. Wow,
Yep.
I really need to see. I'm not German. Jesus Christ.
See?
But I need to rewatch this and understand these episodes more. But yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah. Throughout the episodes I have watched in my childhood fish hooks, they were truly, good to me. Like, I know Christian said his opinion. Fresh, did you at least see some episodes or like what?
It's not necessarily, but when I was doing like episodes for like, two. I'm just gonna say two. I was like, again, wish I could have like seen it much more. Like I've only like seen like the promos, but sooner or later I might like give it a chance.
Alright then. And yeah, that's basically all for the episodes. And now, to the cast! Is it too late now to say sorry? Shut up, Justin!
Where are you? And I'm so sorry.
What kind of British accent was that?
What, you never even heard that song? That became a meme?
I don't know, but I just recognize your British accent because that's the same one you use for privates.
Anyway, yes. Milo Fishtooth. Wow, dang. Anyway, yes, he is the main character, voiced by fellow Disney Channel star Cal Massey, who we may know as Corey from That's a Ribbon, and his own spin-off, Corey in the House.
Gonna say,
And it took me a long time to realize that was him.
yeah, but I guess this was my introduction to him. And how he played Milo, he just played him as a cool, radical dude. Although he does make like some mistakes here and there, he's chill.
Yeah. Of course, it was That's a Ribbon and Corey how I got introduced to Kyle. Then animation it was this. But yeah, he did really good. Of course, I didn't recognize his voice at first, but yeah, he said it really dope.
Pretty dope, like, honestly. Alright, for him, I give him 100 out of 10.
Same. Alright, next up is B. Goldfishberg. Wow! Goldfishberg. We have a Finnish version of the Goldbergs, Goldfishbergs. Anyway, she's voiced by a woman named Chelsea Cons. Do you know who that is?
Yeah,
wait. Hey, not Cons.
Yeah.
What's wrong with me today?
I was gonna say, yeah, this was my introduction to her, and also a regular show where she played the Cheezers lady.
Alright, yeah.
But, yeah, I also got introduced to her again in DC Supergirls 2019, where she played Rose Wilson.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh? But yeah, I know, like, Bea has a certain personality that she wants to, like, be in a spotlight, like, wants to be, like, the greatest girl in the world, basically. I guess that's the reason why, that one kid mentioned earlier doesn't like B when I wanted to give her a cupcake, but he didn't. So I guess he just doesn't like how she acts, basically.
Yeah.
But I still like her design and stuff, and I actually like her human design. She looks really good. And yeah, Chelsea Kane did really good at this character. This was my introduction, like you, to her, so I give her a 10 out of 10.
100 out of 10. Alright, next up, yes, the awkward fish himself, Oscar, voiced by Justin Roiland.
Yep, this, besides Gravity Falls and Adventure Time, was my introduction to Mr. Roiland. Yeah, it also took me a while to...
No, go ahead. Go ahead, no, go ahead. You ruined the joke. Go ahead.
What'd you say, bud?
No, you go ahead. You ruined my joke.
You just go on.
I didn't hear you. You just spoke out of nowhere.
Go. You just talk too much. Go.
Anyway, yes, this is how I got introduced to him, and it took me a long time to realize that that was Justin Roiland. But, of course, it did sound familiar. It does use his Morty voice. And, yeah, like Blitz said, he is very awkward, and he is one of those warriors, like, oh, geez, kind of like Morty. So, replace Morty with Oscar, see what would happen.
What was I about to say? Like, what do you call it? Other than that, originally Justin was not supposed to play Oscar.
Well, who was?
So basically, I watched his video where he was reviewing like his past voices, and when they got to Fish Hooks, he explained he was not supposed to voice Oscar. He was helping like with the show Fish Hooks at the time. They were supposed to get another person to voice him, but they never responded back, so he had to like fill in for that person.
Oh, so whoever that mysterious person was, Justin took over.
I mean, yeah. Where is
I always imagine who would play Oscar with that type of voice that Justin got to do.
I mean, yeah, but again, Justin, you know, he took the cake with Oscar.
Yeah, making him very awkward. He has that unique, awkward, nerdy, wimpy voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
pause for it.
that's it. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So,
continue with Justin. What?
No, I was about to say like with Justin, like I already said my opinion, but what else do you have to say?
I was going to say, besides, of course, Oscar, when I mentioned Morty, he also voiced, of course, Lemon Grab and a character in Gravity Falls called Blendin. And he, besides that white voice he did for Oscar, he also yells with his roles, especially with Lemon Grab. And, oh boy. And the strain on his voice is just, wow. It's like, ah!
Bro, why'd you go under the water when you said that? Bro, your mic legit just went down. You're like,
well, it's not my fault my mic is hacked up.
That is unacceptable! That's what you meant to say.
Yeah, and also always going, because he does that too. But yeah, Mr. Roiland does really good as Oscar. Give him his unique voice. I give him a 10.
100.
Alright then, and now we move to Albert Glass, voiced by Atticus Schaffer.
Yeah, this was my introduction to him, and then others were the Lion Guard in the middle.
It was mainly this.
Yeah.
But yeah, Albert, he weirded me out as a kid because seeing his brain expose, well, not expose, but see-through, but it's just like, dang. But yeah, he's a really, like, nice kid, and he's one of those, like, it's kind of like Albert, motherfucker, Alan from Gumball, because, you know, he's that type of guy that is really nice, is like very helpful, and have a very kind heart. Yeah, it's like basket case, so to speak. I don't watch Breakfast Club, but I would assume that's how you would put it.
Wait,
but your side?
I was about to say, don't forget, he's also best friends with Jumbo Shrimp.
I actually didn't know they were best friends, but good to know. But
Yeah.
yes, Glass, yeah. Like I said, he's a nice kid, and when I mentioned earlier, he did have a birthday, and apparently doesn't like B. Yeah. And I also mentioned that he got sick at one point, and whenever fish is sick or dead, basically they like float upside down.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing more I could say about Albert, but for Atticus, of course, besides this show, like Bliss said, he is also in Lion Guard and in the Minnow.
But my score for him is 10.
9. And
Right,
now
next
for Joctopus!
Galactopus, yeah.
Well, his full name is Joctopus Ludwig van de Busch.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's voiced by none other than John DiMaggio!
Yeah. But again, like,
This
he
is
did really.
like one of my other introductions to John, besides, of course, Adventure Time and Ben 10 Alien Force, before like I heard again in Rennie Cunningham, because I didn't realize that was Rath's voice as a kid, because I didn't pay attention. But yeah, when I learned, I was like, wow, he is literally using Rath's voice. But yeah, Joctopus is literally the bully of the school, and you don't want to mess with him. He is wreck to be messed with.
Yeah, true that. Like, there's episodes that prove it. Okay, for Galactopus, I give him a 5 out of 10, but for John, like, yeah, 10 out of 10.
Joctopus 6, because he's alright. But for John, Ultimate Infinity! Let me tell you something! John is the best voice actor in the world! And now we move to Chelsea! Voiced by none other than Kari Walker. But what's funny about this character, because she's one of those Valley girls that have that accent. Oh my god!
Oh my god! Like, let's take a picture, girl.
She says like fabulous or something like that, and it goes like a close up of her face, and it does like a thing whenever that happens. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah.
But yeah, she is kind of friends with B, but not best friends, just kind of friends. But she's like one of those popular girls, I would say. I don't know if she is popular.
Not really popular in a way. She's just there. Like, whenever, like, she Ben needs, like, advice or anything like that, like, Chelsea would always give her kind of the wrong advice. Kind of goes good for a while, then bad. Just don't take advice from her.
And she still does it anyway, despite her giving her bad advice. B, go see a school guidance counselor. They usually give out advices, not some random Valley girl. But yeah, of course, Kari is like one of the greatest voice actresses ever, being, of course, many fancy roles like Charmcaster, Melina from Mortal Kombat, etc.
Wait,
So,
what do you call
yeah, I'm not much a fan of Chelsea, but can't disrespect Kari.
What do you call it? Other than Chelsea, she also voices Snake.
Oh,
Yeah, just to let you know. And then Mouse was voiced by Vanessa Marshall.
oh, okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that a little bit if we see another Vanessa Marshall role, or if that's their only role. But yeah, Chelsea, a 3, Kari, of course, Infinity.
Yes. Alright, next up, Clementa, voiced by Alex Hirsch. This was my true introduction to him before knowing his Gravity Falls.
Yeah, me too. I was like, wait a minute. I knew that Clementa had like a masculine voice, but like learning that the fact that Grunkle Stan, aka Alex Hirsch, was Clementa, that makes a lot of sense. Wasn't he also using Grunkle Stan's voice, or just a regular voice?
But it's a mix of Grunkle Stan and Old Man McGucket.
Oh, Old Man Stan. But yeah, Clementa is literally a lamb with crossed eyes and a ponytail hair. What could you say about her?
Grunkle Stan, why are you acting so cray-cray?
I care about
I love
Oscar,
her.
I'll tell you that, yeah.
Yeah.
Her voice reminds me of a little bit of Brenda and Roz. I'm watching you, Wazowski, always watching.
Yeah.
But yeah, you did mention earlier that Clementa does have a crush on Oscar.
Yeah, she's so obsessed. Like, oh my god. But she's not, like, obsessed with it, like, where you could follow them to the house. She's, like, just has a big-ass crush on Oscar.
Okay. Yeah. Good thing she's not psycho like that one character from Jesse. Blitz, are you familiar with?
You're talking about Creepy Connie.
Yes. Which actually watched an episode. She appeared again where they did a play, but now she's doing Robbie.
Yeah.
And now I know that she's a Harry Potter fan. Good for her. But yeah, Clementa is an alright character. And good to know that he's voiced by Alex Hirsch, one of the greatest voice actors ever, and one of the best show creators ever. So
Hey.
I give what?
I was about to say, this was the comparison I was making with Gravity Falls. Hello, Alex Hirsch, Justin Roiland, Kari Waldron. They're also in Gravity Falls. I did point that out.
Oh, that's excellent.
That is true.
So it's John DiMaggio, Manly Dan.
Yes.
Jennifer Coolidge. Hello.
Right. And when I was looking through the Wikipedia, I saw that KMR was one of the casts. So yeah, for Alex, of course, Infinity. For Clementa, I'll be respectful 7.
Yeah. With his score.
Okay, who else can we talk about? Oh, of course, the teacher, Mr. Baldwin.
Voiced by Dana Schneider. Yes. The first guy introduced to Dana Schneider through Uncle Tino before his Chowder and Mad.
It was mainly Chowder, but it took me a long time to realize that this was Chowder, Mr. Kizbacho's voice actor. But as a kid, I had no knowledge of the whole male seahorse scenario where they're the ones that get pregnant. As a kid, I entirely thought it was just a big gut until I got, like, in my adult years or teen years, so to speak. That's when I learned that Dan Schneider voices him, and the fact that male seahorses give birth, and the fact that he was pregnant the entire time.
Yeah. That's kind of
That
one of
raises a lot of questions, especially to the kids.
Yeah, it's like one of the reasons I knew that male seahorses are the ones to give birth. One of the other times I learned that was in the Casa Grandes.
Really?
Yeah, because Carlos was reading facts to like his family saying, "Did you know that the male seahorses give birth?" I'm like, "No, yeah, I did, but shit, okay, thank you again."
Yeah, I also did a similar situation with Big Chill, because, he's genderless. He actually gave birth to the convergent baby, so I guess it's a situation, the fact that he's supposed to be based on a male seahorse.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Mr. Baldwin, what can we say about his personality?
Oh yeah, he's just that teacher. Sometimes he cares, sometimes he doesn't, but when he's with Miss Lips, then, he's active.
Yeah, he's active, alright.
Please, he has kids. Cover their ears.
Yeah, he has way too many kids. He's just like Wayne Wolf from Hotel Transylvania. Got too many kids. Someone scratch him, Scott, please. Anyway, yeah. Of course, we all know Jenna Schneider from Chowder. I almost said Gravity Falls, but yeah, he also appeared in the likes of light show like Molly McGee. What do you call it? Oh, and of course Thundermans.
Yes, and what do you call it? Other than him, remember that evil baby I told you about earlier?
Yes.
He was voiced by Brian Doyle Murray. Fun fact.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
But yes, Dan Schneider, of course, Infinity and a Million. Mr. Bowen is okay character. He doesn't give a hootenanny. I give him a 6. Now, who's Principal Stickler, voiced by Jerry Stiller?
Well, hence the name. He is the principal.
Yeah, but apparently he's a sea urchin. I've never seen him before, actually.
So yeah, there are times where he actually shows up here and there in episodes. Fun fact, his singing voice was provided by Jeff Bennett.
You sure?
I didn't know that
Because...
two voice actors.
Oh, wait, second. Right, you said second because I was like...
Mm-hmm. But yeah, with the principal, I give him a 6 out of 10, but this was like one of my introductions to Jerry.
Well, this was my first time knowing that Jerry Stiller was in this, but of course, my true introduction to Jerry was Seinfeld.
Nice.
Alright, next up we got Coach Simmons, voiced by Richard Simmons. Come on, let's sweat!
Come on, let's go. Yeah, Did you know they're making a movie about him, but it's Pauly Shore
I
playing him?
heard that. Like who's playing him, or is he
If
playing
you were
himself?
listening, I'm like,
Pauly Shore, you ever heard of him?
I do not. Who is he?
You might recognize his character in the Goofy movie.
you gotta be specific or he's not gonna know.
Like certain cool dude with shades. Hello.
Certain cool dude with shades.
Bobby.
Goofy movie. No. What? Bobby? What? Why would they pick him?
I don't know. Because, in a way, they're trying to find actors that look like, the actual person, and he came close.
Okay, I guess I could accept that. But do you think the movie would be good?
No, I don't know. I'm not even planning to see it. Listen, I respect Richard, but with people doing, real life movies of, people now, it's kind of testing. Because now they're doing a movie about Bob Marley, but they actually did it with the casting. Oh, yeah, did you know next year they're making a Michael Jackson movie?
Also now.
Are they now? Now, who's going to play Michael, though?
Michael Jackson's nephew.
Whoa, that's actually smart. Like, using a family member to, do the mantle, basically. Yeah, that's actually awesome.
Mm-hmm. Also, hold on, I'll be back real quick. Alright, so where we left off with Coach Simmons. So yeah, he's basically the gym teacher.
Yep, since he is the coach after all. I love how he's named Coach Salmons. Okay, now that I see it now, okay, that actually makes much more sense. But that's a clever word on play.
Play on words.
He just wants to get those fish. Yeah, he just wants to get those fish moving like he did in his training videos. He wants to make the fish sweat, which I don't know how that would be possible since they're underwater, unless they want to use SpongeBob fishes, which they actually do sweat underwater.
I mean, again, there are times where... Again, how can you drink water in water? Come on.
And how can you swim water underwater?
And how's there rain if you're already in water?
And how's there toilet water in water?
How's there anything at this point? No. But, yeah.
Anyway, I don't remember this character at all, but it's good to know that Richard Simmons got to be a part of this cast.
Yeah. And yeah, his character also was excellent. I give both of them 10 out of 10.
I agree with you. And I just learned that Richard Dretch is in this, playing two characters. It's Margot and Cole. Or Coy.
Yeah. This was my introduction to her.
It's Margot. Like, of course, Margot. But I don't know who these characters are to you.
Escargot. Like, you ever heard of that?
Yeah, I do. Oh, is she literally a snail?
Yeah, that's what it means.
Okay. So yeah, since you got experience with them, Blitz, explain.
So, but yes, with S. Margot, like, she's one of the shy ones. Like, she doesn't really, get to, parties and all that. She just tries to, be good at times. That's basically her character. Now, with Coy, this is one of the times where Rachel just basically changed her voice, just talking, with deep, saying, all that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, so for both of her characters, I give them an 8 out of 10. A character you kind of skip from Bay's, friends was Fimberly.
Who's Fimberly?
Well, yes, she's one of the more exciting friends. She's always in a good energy. Yeah. What I also found about her actor is that her actor also played Robbie's mother in Gravity Falls.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, for her, I give her a 10 out of 10. Now next up is Jumbo Shrimp.
Yep, voiced by a man named Stephen Christopher Parker.
Yes, so I'm looking through his work as well. Yeah, this was my introduction, of course. Yeah, Jumbo Shrimp, again, I did say he's friends with Albert, best friends, but there are times where they actually, hang out with Oscar and Milo whenever they play board games or, anything like that, nerd stuff, basically.
Yeah, and like I explained earlier, the reason he's big is through a special tank, which is only makes sense in their own logic.
Yeah.
But there's such a thing as Jumbo Shrimp, but I've never even tried fish. I'm pretty picky, but I'll respect any other people's opinion that actually do like shrimp. I don't really like any type of seafood except for fish sticks.
Hey, Christian, do you like fish sticks?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like putting fish sticks in your mouth?
Yo, Christian, you didn't get what I was saying? I said to you, do you like fish dicks?
Oh.
He admits it though. He still said yeah.
Okay?
Oh, that's a South Park reference.
Dang it. But yeah, Jumbo is pretty alright, dude. Nothing more I could say about him. I give him a 9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there were goth characters I do know about. There's 3 of them: Razor V Doom, Bleak Molly, and Scabble. Oh, Scabble's voiced by Justin.
Yeah, but let's start with Razor and with his voice actor, because he also voiced Boy Gregory. So, fun fact: both of these characters are voiced by Maxwell Adams, the creator of Billy and Mandy.
Nice.
Oh, and in Ben 10, there's a species called a Max Adamar or Maxatomar, which is based on the creator.
Yeah, and what do you call it? He was also in Hell of Us. He played that redneck dad, if you remember which one I'm talking about.
No way! Wow, he played Millie's dad.
No, a redneck dad. Like, remember the one of that evil woman?
Oh, okay, I get it. Wow, that's pretty awesome, honestly.
Uh-huh.
And he's also in Chowder. He voiced only that episode where Chowder chased that sour tree thing, the sour guard and taste bud.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so tell me about Razor.
Razor, he's basically the leader of the Goths. Like, they show up here and there. Like, yeah, they just have one purpose, just showing up randomly, kind of like Lucy a little bit. But yeah, they do put out straight facts here and there, like, about their opinions.
Yeah. If they want facts, they got to spit it out. But yeah, I love how Razor is a shark.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, good work, Maxwell Adams was in this dude, and whoever Bo Gregory is. So, 10, I guess.
Yes.
Now, the character Bleak Molly voiced by a woman named Eva Amuri. Okay.
Again, like, they're just like, basically, if, like, he raises a leader, they're just behind him. So, like, here and there, they will talk.
Yeah, she's just a typical goth, I guess. What?
I was, like, saying, whatever.
Yeah. Whatever. Ugh. That's how they talk. But, yeah, whoever Eva is, good job on Bleak, 10.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, next up is Mr. Muscles, voiced by a man named Tom Lister Jr.
Now, that man is a legend, and recipes to him.
Oh, he died?
Yeah, he sadly passed away, like, during, I believe, it showed here in, 2020, sadly. What do you call it? I first got introduced to him in a regular show as Bobby, and of course, he was in, Zootopia.
Was he now? Oh, Fenwick. Okay. But yeah, I found him unique. Yeah, I found him unique. Like, he's a muscle, which is a term of fish, like muscle, and then muscle, like arm strength. And he's got, like, bulging muscles. I just like that. It's just funny to me.
Exactly. It kind of reminds me of those muscles SpongeBob used one time.
Oh, I can't remember. Get that.
I got one question for you. But yeah, for him, I give him a 10 out of 10, and rest in peace to Tommy.
Agreed. Amen. Alright, so we got the parents of B, Mr. and Mrs. Goldfishberg, voiced by...
You keep saying B, it's Bay.
Okay, it's actually Bay?
Yeah.
Oh. So, is that B, like Beatrice?
No, it's Bay.
Alright then. So I was actually standing right the whole time. Even though I was messing.
No, actually no, you were keep on flip-flopping.
Like here and there, but... Anyways, go ahead.
Okay, so one, Mrs. Goldfishburg is voiced by Henry Clark, and two, some guy named Noah Z. Zones voices Mr. Goldfishburg, which is Norman. So, starting off with, of course, Mrs. Goldfishburg. Henry Clark is a legend. She appeared in many movies such as Flubber, Mr. Fierce Day, Mr. Fierce Day Off, and Bug's Life. And she also made a guest star in Benton Iverse as Aunt Vera.
Yeah, but it's sad what happened to her because she retired back in 2022.
I didn't know she retired.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Well, cut the camera for a little bit. It's kind of sad.
Alright, so, what was your introduction to Miss McClurg?
Jimmy Neutron.
Who she play again in Jimmy Neutron?
What was her name? Let's see. If I go back here. Oh, yeah. Grandma Taters.
Oh, alright then. My introduction was, it was, Scooby-Doo Pirates of Hawaii, where she played Peggy Jones, which is Fred's mother. Oh, and, Cars, where she played Minnie.
So, yeah, even though this is, like, unrelated, like, which parts do you prefer, like, from the movie or, like, from Mr. Incorporated?
Of course, the what's the Scooby-Doo version of Fred's mom, because I don't like how they put it, the fact that, Fred's mom and father were, like, well, of course they're, like, original, Mr. Incorporated, the fact that they were criminals, that's just wrong. I prefer, like, his mother to be, like, all happy and go lucky and kind of overprotective and stuff, but yeah, I really do like that, but I just still didn't like how Incorporated. I have no disrespect to the show, but I don't like how they how they did with the shows, basically.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I was gonna say with her parents, they did show up like here and there. Like again, the one episode I said with when she got a job, she eventually went to her parents' stuff to see how it's like to be an adult, basically, and it's like crap. Especially the cake that we're eating, like they like kept eating it and then kept choking on it, but keep eating on. Like, what the hell is this even? Like,
are they stupid?
No, they're not stupid. It's like they're doing it for fun, apparently.
That's just weird, honestly. And the fact that their skin color reminds me of Oscar. Should they be Oscar's parents?
I don't know. They never revealed Oscar and Milo's parents. It was like theorized because they don't look like nothing like each other. It was like a theory that maybe they'd be like stepbrothers in a way.
Okay, sure, if you want to put it that way. But yeah, for Eddie McClurg, even though I don't really know Miss Goldfishburg, I'll take the word for it. But of course, for Eddie, I give her 100.
Edie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who the heck is Noah C. Jones?
Don't know, and again, he did good for Norman, so same score. But alright, next up, Dr. Frog, aka the school counselor.
And he's voiced by Kevin McDonald. Nice. Wendy Pughley himself.
Yep. So yeah, as I said before, he's just a school counselor. I only seen one episode of him where he was trying to help out Bay, and yeah, his voice is kind of wacky because he's a wacky character.
Well, of course, he does have a unique, wacky voice, which I do really love. And other works he did was Amphibia, Invader Zim. I did mention Lilo and Stitch. He's also a guest in Phineas and Ferb. Of course, Waffle from Cat Scratch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for Kevin's performance as Dr. Frog, I give him a 10 out of 10.
His voice reminds me a little bit of Rob Paulson, specifically Messenger for Teleday, and maybe Jeff Bennett, because he did voice a dog catcher in Lenny Trap 2 that sounded like Rob Paulson, but he did use a similar voice. Oh, and also Ian James Corlett a little bit.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, who else do you want to talk about?
Next up is the two people that work at the diner they usually eat at, Bassie and Chief.
Alright then. So Tress McNeil voices Bassie. Who's Bassie?
She's basically the waitress, like who takes the orders and everything else.
All right then. But of course, we all know who Miss McNeil is. She's known as Daisy Duck, current voice from Disney franchise. Dot from Animaniacs, the original and the reboot. What else could I bring up for Tress?
You can say burp. I didn't know she was a burp.
That shit.
You can say the Simpsons, Tiny Toon, Arnold, Hello Chip and Dale. You could have said all that. Rugrats.
Yeah, I was trying to think, but stupid Dr. Pepper made me burp.
But yeah, that's her character, and with Chief, he's basically the ones that cooks the food for everybody.
Yeah, and of course, he is mentioned before that in fact he's voiced by none other than
Blake Clark. Yeah, Blake Clark. Yeah, you may know Slinky Dog. Let's see, That's My Boy. Let's see what
Grown Ups.
He has done. Grown Ups, yes, good one.
It's also in Joe Dirt and Waterboy, and 51st Dates.
And let's see here. I do believe so that it works. Oh yeah, he did do one project with the original voice of Slinky Dog called Fast Food.
I did not know that. He's also in Sabrina the Teenage Witch at one point. So yeah, he's the current voice of Slinky. Sadly, because the original voice Jim Varn, who played as Ernest P. World, died in 1990. What 9 was it?
Yeah, because after the second movie, that's when he sadly passes away.
Yeah, but no one can hate Blake Clark. He's pretty awesome. And some aspect movies, he's known to have a nasally gibberish voice.
Wait, Christian, did you mention he was in Go Like Charlie?
Oh, right! I think it reminded me, because he did play Bob's uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's an episode that apparently Teddy just found out that she has an uncle that she didn't know about, because Bob and him had a thing, but it turned out that because since he was playing baseball as a kid, he's doing being rowdy and stuff and whatnot. So yeah, that's how I found out that Clark was in that episode. That's pretty awesome.
Yes.
So yeah, for Mr. Blake Clark and Miss Triss McNeil, both Infinity.
There it is. Next up is John Chovy and Chovy. I like that.
Wow. Okay, so who's Jane Carr that voices them?
Oh, people would know her as Mama Cosmo.
Oh. Remember that iconic scene? Why are you, you got your arms bulging out, you're gonna catch yourself a cold, and why don't you just clean your ears out, I can see wax from here, and then press the each button that says, Naggy, Mama, and then boom, there she goes.
She was also in Billy and Mandy and Hey Arnold.
Okay, she was his Puddin', and she also in Phineas and Ferb, and and Kim Possible too. Oh, cool.
Yeah, so basically these two are twins, of course, and yeah, they're just basically nerds as well. I've seen one or two episodes of them.
Nerd. If you don't say that joke, you haven't seen.
Alright, keep on going before it goes out.
Okay, so
Okay. The twins.
5 out of 10.
Okay, yeah. The twins are cool. Okay, who's the next character?
Randy Pincherson, voiced by Josh Sussman. He's like an internet star, Josh, but when he voiced at Randy, this was basically my first introduction. Again, as I said in the beginning, he's rivals with Milo.
Interesting. And since you said he's an internet star, has he done any other shows or movies?
Yeah, here and there, but it's mostly social media where I've noticed him.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I've never heard of him or Randy, but I'll take your word for it, please.
Yeah, so for Randy, I give him a 5 out of 10, but for Josh Townsend, okay, for Veronica, like, yeah, Jill Octopus's girlfriend here and there, like, because they break up sometimes here and there. Yeah, her actor, yeah, Laura Ortiz, like, she was in Horton Hears of Food, the movie, and Robot Chicken, American Dragon. For her, I gotta give her a 5 out of 10. It's kind of complicated.
Alright, next up, we got 3 football players. One of them is voiced by Roger Craig Smith, who voices Pass,
Punt, and fumble. Like, yeah, they're just basically the football stars, but they're kind of irrelevant. But otherwise, next up we have Steve Jackson, voiced by Greg Sipes.
Oh yeah, and B has a major crush on this dude.
Bay.
Okay, it's gonna be a whole nother scenario. So yeah, Steve Jackson is like the cute boy of the school. Like, you can't have a school show or any type of school without a cute boy in mind. Or if you
Whoa,
have
dude.
a crush
Okay,
on him,
you shouldn't really say that. All right, because people are gonna think you're gay.
He kind of gave like Justin Bieber vibes, like from like his design. If you looked at it.
I mean, heck, they could have brought in Justin Bieber to play as him, but I mean,
that's
I was trying to make a point here. If you want to look like Justin Bieber, have Justin Bieber voice him. But no, Greg Sipes actually did pretty good, making that chill type of dude.
That's better.
For him, I give him a 10 out of 10.
Of course, Bay would be more than a 10.
Yeah, because there's an episode where everybody's like, Milo and Oscar were wondering like, how does Steve Jackson actually stay hot as he is? And basically they look in his locker and they found his gel, and everybody starts wearing his gel, and now they're all attractive at that point.
Oh no. Now they're just in for a total drama. All you need is that thing that. Anyway, there's one character named Mr. Nibbles, voiced by Jason Alexander. Cool.
And then we have his daughter, of course, Pamela.
And a hamster, voiced by Sabrina Bryan. Do you know who she is?
Yes. Remember the hamster that Milo dated briefly?
Okay, but who's the actress? Do you know her?
No, I know Jason Alexander, but for both of them, I give them a 9 out of 10.
Okay, now we move to Mrs. Slips, voiced by Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, one of my introductions to her was, of course, Fish Hooks and Gravity Falls.
It was mainly robots.
Good one.
Yep. So I have no idea who Miss Slips is, but good to know that she and the teacher are really good friends, if you know what I mean. And they got a lot of kids. That's a lot of diapers and baby bottles they need to get. Jeez.
I mean but it's a good thing you have like a girlfriend that's an octopus, because multiple hands and everything.
Oh.
Yeah. But Miss Lip, she's also one of the teachers at the school, to let you know.
Yeah. What's her main priority? Like, what should she teach?
So yeah, if I go back here. Oh, she's also the school counselor here and there, along with Dr. Frog.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Alright, for her, 10 out of 10.
Okay, we don't have to talk about all the characters because there's so many.
Yeah. So we're just gonna talk about 3 more. For the last 2, we could talk about Mouse and Snake. Yeah. So they're
what about Bud, voiced by Janice Snyder?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about them last.
Okay, so yeah, Mouse and Snake. Like I said earlier, I didn't see an episode with them in it, but have you seen the episode they were in?
Yes, I did.
And what was the episode they appeared in? What's it called?
Okay, so if you go back here, go back. Actually, yeah. But what I did like about them while I'm searching this up is that they were always in the end credits.
Yeah, that's how I knew about them in the first place.
Yeah.
It really did take a turn for the worse.
It did. Damn. Okay, so yeah, if we go here, the first episode they appeared in. Oh, they actually appeared as human cells, so that's cool. Oh yeah. Let's see. Bay stays in the picture. That's when they first appear.
Alright then. So yeah, the end credits I saw when I mentioned earlier, the fact that Mouse got X-ray glasses from let's pretend it's Amazon, even though Amazon wouldn't sell something like that. But she learned that Snake has ate ice before, as she saw skeletons. Is like, let's just send these back.
Yeah.
I don't even know why they're friends at this point, because mice are prey to snakes. So I don't know what the deal is here.
Kind of reminds me of back at the barnyard because Pip got captured by Snotty Boy, and the Snotty Boy had this snake that was voiced by Jeff Bennett.
Oh, that's cool. And it's kind of like a weird friendship with okay, what are the names of the chicken and the cat?
Mm-hmm.
What are they with the chicken and the cat from Barnyard?
What? Okay, Rooster and Ferret, Dodo.
Yeah, so like, yeah, Peck and Freddy.
Right. So yeah, they, cause cats eat birds. So
He's a ferret.
He's
I
a.
know couple of-
Oh my fucking god.
He's a ferret. Like, you don't know what that is?
We already just said already.
I'm sorry, he just looks like a cat to me. Well, yeah, every now and then he tries to eat him. That's all.
You should have seen the episode where like his parents actually came, and then like he was trying to protect Peck from like his parents.
Alright then, that's kind of ironic because he, can't resist like try to eat him. So is it true that ferrets actually eat chickens, or is it just like
Roosters. They're roosters.
roosters?
No, Peck. He's saying Peck is a rooster, but for chick, I don't even know this.
But why did they make him look like a cat even though he's a ferret?
Well, look. Sometimes when people animate animals, they're not gonna look exactly like him. Like Crash Bandicoot, he doesn't really look like an actual Bandicoot. People's in an Uncharted game, Nathan Drake said that he looked like a fox, but yeah, he's actually a Bandicoot. People do that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but for the Mouse and Snake, I give them both 10 out of 10, especially with Corey and Vanessa. Like, they're just a classic duo.
Right, of course. And now we move to Bud, the human of the show.
Yeah, so he's the guy that owns the store, like where the fishes live. Fish. And yeah, the one time he actually talked was with Dana Schneider. It's like the one called People Inc., where both Milo and Chief were just trying to go on their own adventure when they encountered him.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty unique, though. Even though I didn't hear him speak, but good to know that Dan Snyder got.
And yeah, that's basically it for the cast.
Alright.
Alright, final thoughts. I know, some people have not seen the show back then, but I was lucky enough to see it back in Disney. Really good show back from 2010, and yeah, one of the good classics from anime shows. If you've seen it, just see it right now, and yeah, 100 out of 10 out for me.
I agree.
And that's it.